You are limitless. What do I mean when I say that you are limitless? I mean, you are a person who has the ability to grow and become anything you desire to be. Did you know? Humans are the only beings that limit themselves. Meaning to say, human minds place a barrier to what they think they can achieve. Let's compare a tree. A tree does not have a mind that limits itself. A tree does not say, okay, I will only grow 3 meters tall throughout my lifetime. No. A tree will grow as much as it can with the environment that it is in. As for a human, for many years people have placed limits on their own mind, stopping themselves from growing. An example of mind limits were in 1954. Many people, being professionals such as doctors, scientists, thought that it is impossible for a human to run 1 mile in under 4 minutes. They thought the human body could not physically run that fast and for long, and that if a human would ever go under 4 minutes, the body would collapse under the pressure. Sir Roger Bannister was the first man to run a mile in under 4 minutes that was recorded. From then, the mindset of many people changed and more began to run a mile in under 4 minutes. People limit themselves from not growing. If you are a student, whether it be from primary school, elementary, high school, college, or university, or a person who is in a course or job or business who is learning and acquiring more education, I am informing you to become limitless. Become a person who has the ability to learn and grow your mind. When I was in elementary, primary, and high school, I limited myself in so many ways, especially learning. I had people around me who said that I was slow, could not comprehend, was unable to understand what the teacher was saying, and that I was dumb. Yes, I was told by a person to my face multiple times that I was dumb. In all honesty, since I was young, I only ever heard that I was not smart. I actually listened to the people around me as I did believe what they told me. You may ask, why did I believe them? I believed them as when I was growing up as a child to my teenage years until high school, my mind was limited to the learnings around me. And I learned from the people around me that I was slow, could not comprehend. Although I did not believe at all that I was dumb. The reason for this is due to the fact that I was the best chess player in my grade and a chess champion. People found it difficult to beat me. I may not be as educated with school. I was great with chess. I recall there were multiple times in high school when I actually self-sabotaged my own speech, essays, reports, and answers on the exam. Deep in my mind, I knew the correct answer, especially in the multiple choice questions. Although I did not give my full answers, as I thought that I should not be smarter than any of my other classmates that is smarter than me. I thought to myself that I was just below the standard in class and should not be at the top of my class. Why and when did I become limitless? I started to become limitless when I was in year 11. It was a start. I was still uncomfortable and rusty with gaining knowledge and expressing myself. There was a point in my education where my environment changed. I was working in a restaurant as a cook and kitchen hand. The people around me who said that I was dumb left and dropped out of school. The other people around me was no longer there to place negative thoughts into my mind saying that I was slow, unable to comprehend. I was still doing my homework, speech, and essays to a limit. I do recall that I began to express the correct answer when no one else in my class would know the answer. The teacher did say to the whole class, "If no one answers the question, I will not let you out." It was lunchtime and I was very hungry and wanted to play basketball with my friends. Around 15 seconds of weird silence in the class, I noticed that nobody was going to answer the question. So I then decided to answer the question of the teacher, to which I was correct. I simply answered the question as I had seen the benefit of me doing this. By answering the question, all my classmates are able to go out for lunch, to eat, and also play basketball. Other classes that I was in started to become the same. I began to answer more questions given by the teacher, answer the exam paperwork in more detail. The students that I thought was always smarter than me still worked very well. During our assessments and exams, my grades started to increase, and I also started to become the top of my class. Yes, I was the number one in one of my classes, and I was also second in another class and fourth in another class. I was still growing, and I recall that I still did not give the best of my ability. My classmates had seen me as a leader in class and they followed. Previously, I was always a follower and a listener. This continued to university when I studied Bachelor of Nursing. During my learning years, I was still learning to become limitless and not follow the negative people around me. Yes, I still may hear people talk negatively about me, but really? Did it matter to me? Nope. I have begun my growth to becoming limitless and chose to listen and follow only the positive thoughts. During my first year of nursing, I was not organized as I should have been. I was working a lot. With the little preparation that I did, I passed a subject and I was very happy to receive a credit in another. Overall, during my final years of study, I began to excel with my studies with early preparation. When I knew that I was correct with my answer, and I noticed that the teacher marked me incorrectly, I followed the teacher and I told them of my correct answer. To my delight, the teacher actually gave me the mark as I was correct with my answer. My second and third year of nursing, I knew that I was good and able to comprehend so much. I began to increase my class results again and achieve distinction with my essays and final grades. Even now, with work and business life, I affirm to myself that I am limitless. I am more specialized in a field of nursing and have had multiple requests for business consultations. I continually learn and grow in many other fields. You yourself will become limitless. Number 1, change your environment. Number 2, listen to good and positive thoughts. 3, if people tell you that you are not smart, dumb, and useless, you will physically listen to them. But remember, you do not have to follow what they say to you. Listen to what I have to say, as I have been in the same situation as yours. You are limitless. You will continue to learn more. You will understand more in your school, business, or workplace. You will help yourself to become a better you. You will know your purpose in life. You will use your purpose in life to serve and help others in need. Start what you have begun. Number 4, ask yourself, how will I complete this journey that I have started? You will not quit, as there is benefit for you and your skills will help others. Number 5, be productive in the beginning of your day. Fix your bed, open the blinds, and hydrate to yourself. Say to yourself, I am limitless. I am thankful. I am grateful for this life.